Here is the step-by-step instructions to lose weight as a teenager. On the off chance that you need to get thinner, realize that you're leaving on a drawn-out venture with huge medical advantages. Rather than going on an extreme trend diet, center around rolling out little improvements to your eating routine and way of life to meet unassuming weight reduction objectives from the start. Zero in on eating entire, good food varieties and getting genuinely dynamic. Monitor your advancement and update your objectives as you begin to see a few outcomes, and inside a couple of months you'll be well en route to a better, more joyful you. Technique 1. Dealing with your weight loss goals. 1. Utilize a BMI scale to decide a sound objective load for your tallness. Look online for a body mass index (BMI) diagram. Track down your present stature and age in the rundown or enter them into a structure. You'll see 3 weight ranges named typical or sound, overweight, and corpulent. If your present weight falls inside both of the last 2 classes, look towards the higher finish of the ordinary weight classification to figure out what weight you'd prefer to reach. In case you're as of now inside the typical weight class, weight reduction may not be solid for you. Talk with a specialist prior to rolling out any improvements to your eating regimen or lifestyle. Remember that your normal body type will decide how your weight is dispersed. Try not to hope to appear as though someone else with a similar stature and weight. Each body is extraordinary. 2. Set little, reasonable objectives toward the beginning of your Get Healthy plan. Rather than getting going with a profoundly driven or close unthinkable weight reduction objective like dropping 100 pounds 45 kilograms before the finish of the period, start with a little objective that you can sensibly achieve. As a rule, most teenagers can expect to lose 1 to 2 pounds 0.45 to 0.91 kilograms each week, which will rapidly accumulate over the course of the weeks and months. Set yourself a little objective to lose between 5 to 10 pounds 2.3 to 4.5 kilograms in your first month. At the point when you see more modest measures of weight drop off, you'll begin to feel more inspired to set and accomplish new objectives over the long haul. Try not to be discouraged on the off chance that you don't lose any weight in the primary week. Stay positive and adhere to your arrangement, and you'll continuously begin to get results. 3. Keep a food and wellness journal to keep tabs on your development. By recording everything you devour consistently, you'll in a split second become more mindful of how rapidly the calories can add up. Compose a log of all that you eat, each activity you do, and any loads or body estimations you take. Include your complete calorie consumption toward the finish of every day and note the number of calories you consumed. Workout. Make note of any eating regimen or way of life changes and allude back to the log to notice your progress. Have a go at utilizing a site or weight reduction application to help record your eating regimen and exercise. A significant number of these apparatuses naturally gauge the measure of calories burned through or turned out off for each detail. Examine the substance of your food journal to perceive what's working and what isn't so you can adjust appropriately. For example, in the event that you notice that you generally have a candy machine nibble after swim practice, you can begin bringing a piece of natural product along so you have something better to eat. 4. Gauge yourself once each week in the first part of the day. Step onto the scale around the same time every week, simultaneously. To get the most predictable perusing, gauge yourself in the first part of the prior day you have breakfast and after you go to the restroom. Measure around your midriff, hips, thighs and upper arms, as well, so you can see where you've lost fat. Gauging yourself each and every day can prompt what scale fixation, or an unfortunate obsession with day-by-day results. Water maintenance in the body can add as much as 5 pounds each day, so the scale can likewise be fairly deceptive. Recall that weight reduction is a progressing interaction. Creating solid propensities and getting more fit requires months and years. It will not occur surprisingly fast. 5. Be benevolent to yourself along your weight reduction venture. Feelings and stress can cause weight reduction to feel like a difficult battle. But with a reasonable arrangement of little, sensible objectives and a framework for following your continuous advancement, center around keeping an inspirational standpoint. Praise every minor and significant achievement and excuse yourself in the event that you miss the mark regarding your objectives or blunder occasionally. In the event that you go through a day vegging before the TV as opposed to going to the rec center, don't pummel yourself. In the event that you enjoyed a lot of lousy nourishment after an upsetting test, don't stress excessively. Simply make a pledge to refocusing tomorrow. Technique 2. Following a healthy diet. 1. Give your body the correct number of calories consistently. The measure of calories you'll have to devour consistently relies upon your age, sex, stature, and on how dynamic your way of life is. High schooler young men need somewhere in the range of 2,000 to 3,000 calories each day, while teenager young ladies require 1,600 to 2,400 calories for every day. Look online for graphs posting caloric admission suggestions or talk with a specialist to decide an objective number. At that point, as you plan your dinners and track your day-by-day admission with your food journal, mean to eat close to your objective number of calories. A 14-year-old kid who's intensely associated with sports may require up to 3,000 calories, while his colleague who doesn't lead a functioning way of life may require just 2,000. Be that as it may, a 14-year-old young lady with a modestly dynamic way of life would require around 2,000 calories each day too. In the event that you do eat such a large number of calories on Monday, don't limit your admission on Tuesday. This will just bring about an unfortunate pattern of indulging and starving yourself. 2. Cut sweet beverages out of your eating regimen. Try not to drink pop, sports and caffeinated drinks, natural product juice, and sweet frozen beverages. All things being equal, stay with water or without sugar refreshments. Rather than drinking organic product juice from concentrate, have a go at making your own new organic product squeeze at home with a juicer. Drink low-fat milk, as well, to get some calcium into your diet. 3. Drink around 8 glasses of water every day to remain hydrated. Keep a water bottle with you the entire day and top off it often so you burn through what could be compared to 8 fluid ounces 240 milliliters glasses of water each day. For some flavor, have a go at making organic product imbued water or fermenting natural product tea, which can be delighted in hot or frosted. Drinking sufficient water for the duration of the day will help you feel all the more full. 4. Decrease your part measures at every dinner. Request more modest bits at dinner times or dish yourself around 30 to half short of what you'd ordinarily take. Cut off the measure of food on your plate so you're not enticed to clear your plate. Try eating on a more modest plate too. Remember that you can generally return for more on the off chance that you're as yet eager or in the event that you haven't eaten enough calories. Rather than taking an entire chicken bosom at supper, cut it down the middle and save the rest for the upcoming dinner. Tell the lunch woman that you just need 1 scoop of dish rather than the standard 2. Having less food on your plate doesn't mean you need to eat it quick. Biting gradually will make your dinner last more and will assist you with getting thinner. Likewise, by biting completely, your body will all the more effectively digest the food you're eating. 5. Fill your eating regimen with entire food sources, new products of the soil, and lean protein. Avoid prepared tidbits, sweet heated products, and oily lousy nourishments. Mean to eat 5 servings of leafy foods every day, and attempt to have them make up portion of every dinner. Settle on entire grain bread, rice, and pastas just as lean proteins like poultry and fish. End your dinners with normally sweet natural products rather than sweet desserts. Pick prepared, barbecued, or steamed proteins over seared or breaded food sources. Search for light or low-calorie alternatives on cafe menus when you go out to eat. This will guarantee that you actually make some incredible memories and a tasty feast while adhering to your weight reduction plan. It's okay to appreciate sweet treats with some restraint. You don't have to cut your number 1 pizza joint out of your life or deny your companion's birthday cake. Have a cut now and again, yet stick to simply the 1 cut. Avoid the pop and trade potato chips carrots to make your general dinner healthier. 6. Abstain from eating when you're full or feeling down. During a supper, focus on how your stomach feels. When you begin to feel full, put down your utensils and clear your plate so you're not enticed to continue to eat. In case you're exhausted, vexed, or tired, don't get a bite just to spend the time. Try not to enjoy light in between meals, drink water or home-grown tea to extinguish your yearnings, all things considered. In the event that your companions will in general nibble on lousy nourishments, offer to bring a better tidbit like hummus for everybody to share. 7. Eat 3 dinners per day in addition to 1 or 2 sound bites. Cease from skipping dinners or starving yourself. Regardless of whether you have a bustling way of life, center around eating 3 complete yet very much divided suppers for the duration of the day. On the off chance that important, get up 15 minutes sooner so you can have a sustaining breakfast of eggs, Greek yogurt, or invigorated cereal and new natural product. In the middle of dinners, burn through 1 or 2 high-fiber or high-protein bites to help you stay full. Have a go at crunching on an apple, a parcel of unsalted nuts, or a granola bar in the middle of suppers. Technique 3. Getting physically active too. 1. Complete 1 hour of moderate active work every day. Previously or after school, cut out an ideal opportunity for exercise. It doesn't make any difference in the event that you lift loads, stroll around your area, swim, or run on a treadmill, you'll shed pounds on the off chance that you stay moving for around an hour every day and consume a greater number of calories than you devour. Little sprays of activity rapidly add up. Take a stab at pursuing a 30-minute rec center class at school, completing 10 minutes of essential stretches and vigorous activities when you return home, and going briefly run with your family canine in the evening. As opposed to playing soccer computer games with your companions after school, recommend that all of you go out to the recreation center and kick around a soccer ball. 2. Join a games group, rec center, or wellness club to build up a wellness schedule. Sports groups, bunch wellness classes, and clubs can make practice more fun and will consider you responsible. Discover a movement you appreciate and pursue a gathering through your school or nearby community. Think about a serious brandishing group, an intramural games group, or a gathering that simply plays for the sake of entertainment. Try not to be debilitate if the initial not many meetings of your wellness class are truly extreme. You'll develop fortitude and endurance as the weeks pass by. 3. Walk, stand, and use the stairwell when you can. Utilize a telephone application or wellness tracker to figure your everyday step check. Start with a moderately low advance objective, and every week increment it so you walk a little further. At home, work, and school, use the stairwell as opposed to the lift or elevator. At the point when you're staring at the TV or reading for a test, do this holding up. Or on the other hand, turn on your main tune and dance around your space for a couple of moments. Stroll at an energetic speed, however delayed down in the event that you begin escaping breath, moderate down. Rather than slumping, stand or sit up directly to draw in your center muscles. Standing will consume a bigger number of calories than sitting. As opposed to taking the transport or getting a ride to class, take a stab at bicycling to and from school on the off chance that you live nearby.